Sup VG, welcome back to another video. I'm going to react to everything wrong with Dodge Brawl instead of Dodge Ball. So here it is. That's the first thing wrong with it. They pronounced it Dodge Brawl instead of Dodge Ball. Already the title has something wrong with it.
Time to unleash my wicked skills.
Yeah? Then
9 minutes or less.
Let's see what you got.
Cody, I don't know what you did to make Noah do this, but stop it. All the spoons on this table magically disappear. Chris moves from in front of the bass table to between the tables, presumably just to get a better angle of Harold's sweet stash. This previously solid table is now made up of individual planks. No spoons would ever rest like this on a flat table,
Let's go over the rules one more time.
where every other person at camp can hear us. The way her hips are moving suggests that Heather is standing in this scene, even though she's supposed to be sitting right now. Sorry, Shakira. Gwen's comic relief sense is tingling. Lashana and Izzy appear out of the nether. What exactly was the point of building an entire dodgeball court? Surely there was a pre-existing building they could have used. This is the show that constantly complains about budgets, after all. Also, these beams seem to be supporting the seaside wall of the court, yet do not appear on any of the other walls.
Yeah.
The first rule of dodgeball is...
Do not talk about dodgeball.
A TV show aimed at young teenagers references an R-rated film. Tyler's jersey logo is inverted.
Gophers, you'll have to sit one person out each game.
Pardon? First, the Gophers have 2 extra players compared to the Bass right now, so sending out only one person makes no sense.
Yeah.
Second, only 5 players participate in each round anyway, so that's doubly inconsistent.
We're gonna bring the dinner to the table, and then we're gonna eat it!
Not unlike a potato chip, you might say. Come on, Tyler, you're supposed to spot. That's basic stuff.
Ow! Darn it!
Sorry, folks, I gotta do it again.
What?
Tyler was just launched approximately 5.53 meters in 0.70 seconds. He went from a velocity of 0 to full velocity in a single frame of animation, or 1/15th of a second, meaning the force applied by the ball to the approximately 68-kilogram Tyler was over 8,000 newtons. The significantly lighter ball decelerated in the same amount of time, meaning that this dodgeball was moving at nearly 400 meters per second at the time of contact, or in other words, faster than the speed of sound. So, ladies and gentlemen, in no particular order, 1 cent for Owen being able to throw over 8 times faster than the record baseball thrower.
Nerd.
1 cent for Tyler taking it with no more than an ow. 1 cent for the dodgeball not bursting on impact. 1 cent for Owen not being detained as a danger to society, or at the very least tested for steroid use. 1 cent for Tyler not receiving any visible injuries.
Yeah.
1 cent for Tyler still being able to speak after that blow. 1 cent for no sonic boom. 1 cent for Owen not restraining himself when all he had to do was hit Tyler normally for the purposes of the game. 1 cent for no shockwaves being felt by anything. And finally, 1 cent for all the other campers allowing Owen to keep playing despite now knowing the danger he poses.
Congratulations, that scene was ridiculous.
Okay, it's fine if you want to blow a whistle to signal a player getting out, but why did you stop play? That completely kills the flow of a game like dodgeball. Nobody thinks to throw a ball at either Lashana or Harold while the two are distracted by each other. Nobody throws a ball at Lashana while her back is turned. With that good of an arm, Heather should be able to win this game in seconds.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry for doing what I was told to do in this challenge. Why is everybody aiming for the face? I know face shots are typically funny, but they're giving themselves much smaller targets by doing that. At the very least, they should be aiming for Owen's body.
Yeah.
Heather and Owen are now on the bench despite having not been shown hit by a dodgeball. Oh, that is truly intimidating. She shaved her eyebrows in between shots.
Easy out, guys. Easy out.
Cue Cody not being an easy out.
That is one tough ball to dodge.
That is one tough line to act.
Okay, so I know what he did. He was going like this. He went like that to make the dodgeball spin, and then threw it. He went around DJ and came back and hit him. That is one tough ball to dodge.
Larry's got himself a rope bludger. Yeah, you throw like a girl.
Tyler, darling, you do realize that one of your own teammates was eliminated a few days ago for making a similar comment, right?
Ezekiel!
Just give all the balls to me.
Lord knows you need them.
Oh!
You're up.
You know, you guys did such an awesome job on the last game that I don't want to mess up your mojo.
Fine.
Let me level with you, Heather. Your team has 11 players. Each round of this game requires only 5. So, at least one member of your team has to sit out of the first 2 rounds. Getting up in someone's case for them doing something that mathematically had to happen is a jerk move. Also, newsflash, Justin hasn't participated yet either.
Yeah.
Suddenly, there are 7 balls on the court, even though the first round only had 6. Tyler isn't immediately penalized for crossing the center line.
I am not an animal!
In later seasons, these two would be booted off the show for retreating out of a challenge.
Have to say no. Have to say no. Okay.
Donuts.
You are so close to being out of the alliance.
What was the point of forming this alliance in secret if you're going to be so public about it?
Yeah.
That is it! Game on!
Oh, you mean like it should have been 5 minutes ago? To be hit in the back of the head, Bridget must have been facing away from Owen. Did his battle cry not alert her that maybe she should be paying attention? Show inadvertently inspires MTV's ridiculousness. Was that legal for him to do? After all, isn't Chef supposed to stop play every time a player gets out? By the show's own rules, Owen should be disqualified, and Katie, Bridget, and Jeff should be put back in the game. You made these stupid decisions, Dodge Brawl. Now you gotta live with them.
Woohoo! Way to throw those murder balls. Go team, go.
Every school assembly ever. Duncan has disappeared from his sleeping position.
Yeah.
We need someone strong. Someone mean. Someone who will crush those stupid gophers into the dirt.
Your voice's disinterest betrays your body's enthusiasm.
Other than Trent, you're the worst at dodgeball.
Either she goofed up and meant to say Tyler, or Courtney has a serious grudge against Trent.
I think she meant to say
I'm
Tyler.
such a rebel, I'm even angry while I sleep. Duncan must not be as strong as he claims to be if it took him that much effort to break that little stick. Harold, stop it. And now there are apparently only 4 balls in play.
Harold looked like he was looking at Courtney's ass.
Yeah, kayaks are built to withstand collisions with boulders and other river-dwelling obstacles. A teenager's head ain't gonna break through that.
Yeah.
Adamantium can only do so much. Why don't the Gophers have Owen playing? He took down almost the entire Bastide by himself in round 2. This isn't school where everybody needs to have a turn. You're playing for $100,000.
Yeah.
This is so unacceptable.
Inconceivable, even.
Talk about things you like to do.
I think it's my turn.
No way. We actually have a chance to win this.
Thanks for drumming up all those painful childhood memories, episode.
Gophers, pass. Let's send this sample to the lab and see what you're made of.
65% oxygen, 18% carbon, 10% hydrogen, and 100% stereotypes. Wait, why are they suddenly allowed to tag out? Why couldn't they tag out in any of the previous rounds? Do they have a set number of times they can tag out? Is there a limit, or do they just go until they get tired? Good God, it's pro bending all over again! Sadie was already inside the boundary before being tagged in by Tyler. A ball coming from that angle must have come from the Killer Bass bench. A ball mysteriously levitates behind Sadie's head.
Yeah.
Duncan gets hit in the back of the head, meaning that the ball must have come from somewhere behind him. Wow, I didn't know Harold was so malicious. 4 balls? 5 balls.
Whoa.
Noah thought it was a good idea to impersonate Keanu Reeves. Everyone is shocked by what just happened, except for Justin, who looks like he forgot his contacts this morning. Advantage glasses. Harold is already on the bench before Courtney calls for a timeout.
Yeah.
Spinning your arm around like that does nothing to help your throw. Why is there even any suspense? They didn't see the ball bounce away from him, so obviously he must have caught it. Bridget presumably has to pee and thus does not partake in celebrating with her team. Yeah, I'm calling bull on the amount of chips in this bag of chips. Owen's seat disappears. Noah was sitting to Justin's left, but now that seat is empty despite Noah not having been called.
Oh yeah.
Cody is hiding from the wrath of Noah. Noah decided to move behind all the seats before speaking up. None of the Gophers can be seen holding their marshmallows in this shot, yet 5 of them are thrown at Noah in this one.
Ow.
Ah yes, apparently getting softly hit by a marshmallow elicits the same response as a Mach 1 rubber projectile.
Bonus round. Balls.
Ball,
Ball.
ball, ball,
Ball.
ball, ball,
Ball.
ball, ball.
Really? 103. Sentence? Pelted by
Bonus!
pelted by dodgeballs. Okay. I guess it wraps up for another video. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you want me to react to next. Click subscribe. It's somewhere around me. Wherever it is, just click leave a thumbs up. Love you all so much. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, peace.